Let's do that then. All right. Cool. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, cool. Appreciate it, Delvin. Uh or Dylan, my bad. Uh Dylan, what's going on? Benjamin, what's going on? Lauren, what's happening? Proper, what's going on? All right, we in here. Um, I did some surgery on one of my bases. The This is gonna be kind of like the update on what I decided to keep in my stash. The other base is on the surgery table, and I'll turn it over there. It's right there. So that is going to be the base that is in the giveaway, and I decided to kind of um, get busy on the base I'm going to keep. And there are a few things that popped up. That's a little bit different. I recorded a video about it, and that's going to be coming out very soon. So for the people that have um, the Stingray 5, this may be something to make you take pause, and we'll address it as this whole stream goes on. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see. I didn't. I did not get rid of my bases. My bases are just packed up in their um, they're in the gig bags, and we're in the process of moving to a new house, a smaller house. So I figured I'd see what I need to pack up, and then every base that I have behind here, either I have to do a video on, which are these two here, or I have to do some work on, or I don't necessarily play like talking about like this is an acoustic. I don't play guitar like talking about. This one has a somewhat of a grounding issue, so I got to fix that one and figure it out. These two are the glary bases, and a video is going to be coming out about them very soon. This one, I keep on doing that. This one being the second generation, this one being the first generation, and then this one right here is my baby. So that's the first gen of my baby. And the second gen is going to be coming out in a few weeks. So y'all stay tuned. I got a new update picture that I'm going to share with y'all probably. I'll share it tomorrow of what the color is going to be. And it's gonna be sexy. It's gonna be sexy. So if you've been watching, you've been keeping tabs. My second gen bass of this one is actually a 3P pickup 5 string situation, and I got some nice little ditties in the switching of this bass. So yes, there will be a switch, a 5-way switch, by the way, and it's going to be nice. So y'all stay tuned for that. It is in the paint phase, and it hasn't been brought to the actual wire up phase. So y'all stay tuned. But I have some information, and it's gonna be dope. So y'all stay tuned. Um, but this kind of came off uh, for those that are trying to upgrade a 5 string Ernie Ball Music Man retrofit type situation to add in like a aftermarket pickup. This particular pickup that I chose, which on the 4 string works straight up, this doesn't necessarily work on the 5 string. You can already see it. You can already see what the problem is. Problem comes in that the string is not directly over the pole like it's supposed to be. So what I'm gonna have to do is get a separate bridge and fix that situation. So that is on order. And before I put the preamp in, I'm gonna go ahead and get this buttoned up and stuff. It won't look like this. Sorry for the people that want the original looking bass. This is a different millimeter spacing than what's necessary for this pickup. So I'm gonna have to go with a pickup that is uh, useful to this particular. Uh, I have to go up with a pickup spacing that can be used with this pickup. So this is the first stage, still the 2 band, and you know, treble bass and then volume. I'm doing the Audaire preamp with a mid switch that I'm probably going to install in the middle here somewhere, and it's going to have 4 bands of EQ. That's the final form of this bass, and it should be nice. What I don't know is if I'm going to actually do the uh, chrome or if I'm going to go gold. I'm thinking I might go gold, but it's still up in the air. So we're going to see how it goes, and then I'll move like that. So that's where we are. Let's see. Do your videos inspire me to start playing more funky slap stuff? I can dig it. I appreciate it. I don't even know where to start when it comes to shopping for preamps. I see all the wires and I'm like, bruh. Listen, so this is to you proper. You don't have to upgrade your basses. If you're happy with what you have, then just stay with what you got. I personally can't leave well enough alone. That's just me. And I have somewhat the ability to modify stuff. So, you know, for science, I make it happen. And this bass actually sounds really good with the pickup exactly how it is. It's just aesthetically, I can't have it look like this. So I'm going to make the change to swap out the bridge so that the pole pieces and stuff align. But that's just aesthetically for me. Like it bothers me that the B string is just like in the middle. Like it bothers me. Like I can't. The middle pick, like the middle string, the A string is dead on, pretty much. It's dead on. And then like it's a little off on the G string and way off on the B string. So me getting a new bridge is going to solve that problem. Only other thing that I can foresee is the bridge won't look like this, and then I'll have the 2 holes that are up here for the original bridge. So that's a problem that I'm not necessarily tripping on. It's just for me. It's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Do they make an adjustable string spacing bridge? They do. Unfortunately, those cost like $150, and I didn't want to spend that much money for it. So I went on eBay and I picked up a Wilkinson bridge to kind of fill that void, and it didn't cost me but like maybe $35 or so shipped. And I was like, you know, for science, I don't see why not. I just got to make sure that I line it up over the center and that all of the strings hit pretty close to where the pole pieces are, enough for my OCD to not take over. So that's where I'm at with that. Whenever you're like picking out a bridge, the problem that you normally run into is the width of the fretboard. So if you get a bridge that's too wide, then you have problems where the strings kind of go over the fretboard, and that makes for other problems that you don't want to deal with, you know? So it's kind of a I'm gonna choose a 19 millimeter, and if that don't work, I'm gonna go to an 18 millimeter, and that'll probably work. But I couldn't find an 18 millimeter that didn't cost me $150. It's kind of where I'm at. So I want to make this dope, but I don't want to like basically pay for the bass and a bridge. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about trying to save bread and get the best out of your instrument, and that didn't seem to do it. But this sounds good. All I have to do, because I've already recorded the video, is to edit it and then put it up before and after. And just with adding this pickup, it actually changed the whole tonality of the bass. Like it's evident. Like you can hear the difference between before and after. So this is a win so far. The only other piece is to add in the preamp that I'm gonna put in that I already have set aside somewhere, and it's gonna be dope. At some point, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and do the surgery on this bass over here. I'm gonna do the surgery over there, and then put in the Wilkinson brick pickup into that bass, and that should make it sound a lot better. It doesn't sound bad. It just should make it sound a lot more dynamic. And then that's going to be the giveaway bass. That's going to be at the end of this month. So that's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to lock it in, make sure everything is straight, do all the soldering, make sure everything is solid. And then I'm going to give away to my Patreon. And if you're not a part of my Patreon, you should go ahead and join. I don't have the link in this video, but any normal video, it's in. So go to a video that I have out the past year or since October, and you can join the Patreon there, and you can actually put your head in to win this bass. I don't particularly plan to give away another one of my basses, but if I did, it'd be that one. Pinky with the Seymour Duncan quarter pounder pickups and a Adair preamp, but I do have to fix some grounding issues. It's just, I want it to be dope. If I give it away, I don't want you to have to worry about anything. So I just got to make sure that's solid, and then I can go ahead and give that away and stuff like that. This is a relict bass. I beat it up myself as well as my son. He destroyed it as well. And it looks good, feels good, plays well, very light. So yeah, that may be one of the basses that is next up. Aside from that, I'm going to be doing some Harley Benton giveaways, and that's going to be open to the whole world, as I could send something that's across the pond to Britain, easy. Africa, Russia, easy. So that's how I'll do it. And if it's in the US, then I'll do a demo of what it sounds like and then give it away. If it's the person that wins is across the pond, then it'll go straight to them, and I won't do a demo. But that's kind of the perks that you have when you do the Patreon. So why are you doing a Patreon, Bully? Patreon is here so that the people that rock with me actually get something back. you watch hours and hours of me playing. I feel like if you spend that much time hanging out with me, then you should get something, or you should get the opportunity to get something. So that's why I created my Patreon. None of the money goes to me. None of it goes to my pocket. It all goes right back into the Patreon. And I mean that. So if I get $700, that could possibly be 6 bases that I give away in 1 month. If I get $200, that could possibly be a base and a set of strings in a month. It's just all contingent upon you and how you feel. So I don't benefit anything off of the Patreon. And that's something that's a bully the kid. That's how I feel it should be. Because you don't have to watch this. And I'm glad that you are all tuning in, all 14 of you that are watching right now. Thank you so much. So that's my way of giving back to you and say, yo, you matter. And I appreciate you being here. This all started because I wanted to have a platform where my mom can watch me play whatever she wants to for as long as she wants to. And it's blossomed into 26,000 subscribers that dig what I do, how I see stuff, my opinions on stuff, whether or not they should make a purchase. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a blessing, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I don't want that to ever go away from this channel. No matter how big it gets, I'm still going to be me. And more people will be along for the ride. That's pretty much how I think about it. I'm just a regular dude. I play bass and drums. I enjoy it, and I feel like other people enjoy it as well. I'm not better than you at all. I just have this platform, and there are a lot of people that are like me. And I love each and every one of y'all. So thank y'all for watching and stuff like that. But let's get into some of these comments and stuff like that. Say what's up to everybody. So it's a top loader. Yes. Yes, it is. John, what's going on? How you doing? Let's see. Your face look thinner. Have you lost weight? Oh, I appreciate that. I am trying to lose it. It finds me when I wake up in the morning, but I try my best to evade it. Let's see. And what do you think of Klopman pickups? I have never experienced them, so I can't say anything about them. That's a beautiful bass. Awesome. Thank you. What's going on, Bill? How you doing? DZ, what's happening? Non-bass parade, but prayers up for DMX. Can dig it. What do you think Harley Benz should improve in their basses? That's a good question. For the fact that they're so inexpensive, I don't think that there's much you can improve without losing money. So I can't say that they should improve anything per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can buy a Harley Benton bass for $89, a jazz bass, because I was looking at them. And maybe one of the basses that's going to be given away. And I was like, if it's 89 bucks, you're not expecting much. But every bass that I've had from them so far has been stellar. So if you can get good quality, decent feel, I don't feel like there's anything you need to improve, especially for the price. So, you know, let's see. If you have a passive bass, you can just get the dark glass stomp box instead of doing surgery to install a preamp. That's true. However, with every stomp box you get, it does a color to your sound. And I'm not a pedal person. I want my bass to do something consistently without any question. And that's just me. I'm a purist. So give me a bass, give me an amp, set me in a corner. I'm cool. I don't want to have to worry about plugging in multiple cables, having a power source running off of batteries. Those are just things to me that complicate the product of what you're trying to do. So that's how I see it. That's me though. If that makes you happy, go for it. I'm not that way. I have my amp, which is a Rumble 800, and oh snap, a baby was snotting on my arm. So this is what that is. It's not bird poop. This is just dried baby boogers, I guess. That's what that is. Anyway, so I'm a bass purist pretty much. So just give me an amp, give me a bass, sit me in the corner. I'm cool. I can make it do what it do. I'm not a pedal person. Let's see. John says, what do you think about Ibanez sound gear basses? I like the is it the SG line or the SR line? So I like the sound gear line on the mid to higher end. The lower end where it's like 200 and 100 and 300, they're playable, but you're gonna want more sooner than if you get like a premium bass. If you save your money and actually buy like a 600 or so, you're going to get more out of that bass and you're going to make your money back faster than if you play a 100 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the sound quality actually translate in recording. That's what I've found thus far. Dude, where do you live so you can be up so late and not get killed by your wife? Well, um, I have been blessed by the fact that my wife is a night nurse. So she's not even here to tell me to go to sleep. So there's that. Kids are knocked out. I'm just chilling. It's just us in here. So, but I'm currently in Oklahoma for the time being till God says otherwise. And then it's kind of how I'm running it. Let's see. You starting to remind me of that guy that live streams just gives out money to people in chat. I never talk because I don't need anything right now. It's fun to watch sometimes though. I can dig it. I don't have money to just give out. Everything that I've gained, I pretty much try to feed back into what I do. So I am monetized, and the videos that I do put out, I do get some type of monetary favor from, but it's not enough to say that I'm a YouTuber professionally. Like it's enough to say that I YouTube as a hobby, because it pays about as much as a gig. This is no way, shape, or form enough to support my family. This is something that I do because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy chopping it up with y'all. I enjoy, uh, you know, the correspondence, the base community, as it were, happening because, it's cool to know that the people are real people and not robots that subscribe to your channel. And, I feel like the person that I am on screen is the person that I am in real life. So I don't have to put on airs to make myself seem like I'm doper than I am. Because I'm not. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. It's just cool now to be a nerd. And I play bass. I watch anime. I have 2 children. I have a wife. I be bored. And this stream is me being bored. Like I was just like, you know what? I can go to sleep, but I'm off from work tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna sleep in. So I might as well just say what's up to everybody, and then give an update on something that people have been, hitting me up on Instagram, which is bully underscore the kid, BULLY underscore THAKIDD on Instagram if you want to follow me. they've been hitting me up talking about, yo, so what are you thinking as far as the base upgrade? And I was like, that's cool. I should probably talk about that. So I made the upgrade, showed it a little bit earlier. So the Aguilar pickup is in the video to where you can hear it is going to be coming out pretty soon. I just got to edit it. I just recorded it today. And I'm not going to put the preamp in until I get a bridge that fits this spacing. If you can see it, you can see where the B string is like between the two pickups, and I want it to look like I want it to be here. So I need to increase the spacing and stuff. So I got to figure that out and all that. Like this, even the G string is off. So I need to increase the spacing probably to 18, but I think the one that I ordered is 19. So we're going to go extremes. And I think the normal spacing on this bass is a 16 and a half. So we will see what a 19 does to it. And then I can't really quantify what a millimeter is. So I'm gonna go extremes on that one. And then like I already ordered, the 19 is supposed to be here next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that one or like size it. And if it doesn't fit, then I'm gonna go to 18. And the pickup on the website said that it works with 18 millimeter and 19 millimeter. So I went 19, and we're going to see what it does and how it lands on the fretboard. That's the biggest concern. How is it going to land on the fretboard? And from how it is, if I can hold it up, there's a lot of space on this side and this side, so it could stand to be here. I feel like at it could stand to, wait. It could stand to be here. God dang it. I'm trying to do it. It could stand to be here and then take it on down to where the bridge is. But we're going to see how it works. And I do understand that the holes are going to be different. I understand that. I understand I'm going to have to drill in and figure it out. But that's the beauty of modifying your bass. So it's going to be a thing. Let's see. Do I have an acoustic bass? No, I do not. I have an acoustic guitar that's over here. This is my wife's guitar that she does not play, and I utilize it whenever I need to. But I do not have an acoustic bass. Let's see. I just bought myself a V7 5-string. I want to blame you because after I heard you play yours, I heard how it sounded and I fell in love with it. Okay, I'm sorry. And also, you're welcome. I don't. Ooh, I can give you this little tidbit of information for those that are here. My man, Low and Lobster, came up with a little situation that he worked with a company that you may know called EMG, and he has sexified my bass. Let me go ahead and see if I can download that. I don't know if I can download that. Save image as. Yeah, let's save it as that desktop. Okay. And then let's save image as that. And then desktop. Okay. He has sexified my Gen 2 M2. So I may be stomping on his parade, but if you follow me, you're going to follow him. Just look at this picture and then You determine whether or not you care or not. Okay. So let me go here and then do this number. That might be the biggest I can make that picture. And then let me share it. Share screen. Here we go. So, just in case you don't know what you're seeing, this is a Generation 2 Marcus Miller M2. The normal configuration goes volume, blend, treble, mid frequency, bass, active, passive. He has consulted with another company to change the scope of what all these button functions can do. And he has push pull here, push pull here, a 3-band EQ, and a kill switch in this position. So that's a little foreshadowing for what is coming to my channel whenever whenever it's time. So just want to throw that out there for those that actually care. I was like, you know what? Do your thing. He was like, hey man, I want to modify this M2. Are you okay with that? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, do your thing. So he hit up EMG and they were like, yeah, absolutely. So y'all stay tuned to his channel so that you can hear this bass first. This is a Marcus Miller M2, second gen, and it is suited and booted with EMG pickups and an EMG preamp. I'm excited to get it back because there's coil tapping to where you can go humbucker mode or a single coil mode with a dummy coil so that you don't have hum if you solo. So you can mix and match. I want a single coil in the front, I want a humbucker in the back, or I want a humbucker in the front and I want single coil in the back. And then you have a 3-band EQ with the kill switch. So you can like like you can do all that stuff. I'm interested in what this is gonna sound like, but I'm not rushing him to send it back to me because I want it to be dope. And you had fun putting it together. So it's gonna be interesting. If you need another picture of it, let's see if I can I give you another picture of it? I don't know if I can. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's get in there tough. Yeah, let's get in there tough. Here is another picture of it on the sideways tip. Share screen. Boom. Boom. Look at that. That's a good time right there. I think these are EMG X's and it's on an 18-volt system. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's see. DC or Marvel? Marvel. Comic book, I'm gonna say DC. Movie, I'm gonna say Marvel. DC doesn't have a necessarily good showing aside from the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. They don't do it. DC, They chose to go gritty, and it didn't necessarily pay off. Like talking about so far, and Marvel pretty much stays clean as far as the destructive backstories and stuff like that. So I'll say Marvel. Favorite character is the Hulk. Not in the last two movies because they made him weak as heck after he got his butt kicked by Thanos. I ain't necessarily like that, but Hulk is my favorite person. If we're doing Marvel and Hulk is involved, second place is going to be Gambit. Third place is going to be Wolverine. Fourth place is going to be Colossus. Fifth place is going to be Magneto. In that order. So yeah, judge me how you want to. That's where I feel. Have you played the EMG geezers? The geezer butler pickups for P base are incredible. Yes, I have a Jackson Minion set up with the geezer butler PJs, and it is incredible. Yeah. Yeah. So if you see me with a small purple base, that's the video you want to check out. So go to my channel, look for the Minion base review. Beard of Doom did his thing, man. He just like he killed it. Like he did a great job doing all that stuff to it. So yes, I have played the Geezer Brother pickups. Let's see. I would like to put EMG pickups on a P base. That would sound awesome. Yeah, probably would. Geezers are passive, which makes for an easy install. Assuming you know what you're doing. Yeah. Just put some bass mods in my Fender. Highly recommended. 18 volt. Okay, cool. Let's see, used to have a 79J bass with EMGs, and I'm kicking myself to this day for selling it. Hey, how you doing? DC do well when it comes to TV. Marvel kills it with the movie. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes. Geezer is amazing. True. Respectable list for Marvel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. I'll check that out. All right. I can dig it. I've always loved Ibanez bass is the best. Ibanez is very solid as a brand. They're kind of all over the map as far as, which is good because you can catch any random person that is interested in playing bass or guitar with their brand because they go from metal to bluegrass, and those are completely different genres. You know what I'm saying? So I can get with that. Ibanez, they're solid all around. Like they have their premium products that they put out that could be questionable, and they also have their lower line stuff that's pretty solid, like the TMB series. If you can get past the headstock, they're a very solid bass. I just did a gig with the Ibanez ATK 800, and that thing, as far as slap goes, I've yet to record a video with it, and I need to do that quickly so I can send that bass back to Lobster. Because if I have it with me, I'm gonna play those strings dead, and he's gonna be upset with me. So I need to go ahead and do that video and send it back so I can get it out of my possession So I don't want to keep it and buy it from him because I have things in the works that are going to be a monster that I know he's going to want to keep. And that may be one of them. That. This is my base. This is my BTK5 first gen. And if you love slap bass, this is your bass. That's just how I see it. Yes. But yeah, the second generation. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and show you because if you're tuning in, chances are you subscribe to me, so you've seen my story. But if you haven't, then I'll go ahead and make that available to you right now and say it. I am not sure if I have it on here. Well, let's see. Who did I send this to? I may have sent it to my dog Lobster. I probably did. He's my homie. Ooh, the P10. That's one that's going to be coming over here whenever time permits. Let's see. Who did I send this to? Did I send this to you? I might have. I don't know. I did not. Dang it. Ooh. I sent that picture. Don't know if I sent anything else though. Let's see. Nope. Who all do I send this to? I'll send that picture to him. I should have all this lined up so that I'm not doing this now. I don't have a picture, but if you check my stories, then you can see what's coming. But I can show you this at the very end of everything. I will show you this for a split second because I don't want to overshare anything. Ready? Here we go. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's good. It is good. Soak it in, people. And that's it. That is it. That why is it me? That shouldn't be me. Anyway. Soak it in, people. When it gets here, it's gonna be a monster. Prepare yourself. See, how much does it cost to get a BTK5 for myself? I do not know. Actually, that's a good question because I actually don't know. So let me see. Let me go to the website, which is R type guitars. Oh, snap. Let's share that screen again. Share screen. Boom and boom. My bass as the leading joint. That's this bass right here. And it's pretty crazy because my bass costs the same. Now, keep in mind, this is Seymour Duncan quarter pounder pickups with an Ardare preamp, handcrafted with the paint job and the gold knobs and the gold hardware, hip shot, and it's going to be coming for $22.50. Which, if you get a brand new Fender 5-string jazz bass, that's going to be coming in at $1,800. Now, granted, Fender is dope. Fender is the standard. But all these things you're getting whenever you get my bass, hip shot hardware, Jatoba and purple heartstring wood, this paint job, Seymour Duncan 5-string P, and a Music Man pickup, volume, blend, treble, high mid, low mid, bass, hip shot bridge, hip shot strap locks, gold input jack. Now the star inlays won't be a thing unless you ask for them. They may be extra, but bro, 18-volt system. It's bad. So my bass is the best. It's the best. It's the best. Period. I don't have a 4-string version because I don't play 4-string, but it's the best. The best. So good. I went back a second time and got another one. Mm-hmm. Ah, so good. So good. So good. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I've been playing 4-string for about 30 years. Thoughts of moving to a 5 or 6-string. If you're good doing your music with a 4-string, don't move up. If you want a little bit more lower range, go ahead and try it. But if the gigs that you have only require a 4-string, I wouldn't spend the money because you have to make that money back whenever you make a new purchase. That's how I feel. So I'm not pushing my bass, but if you were gonna buy a all-inclusive bass, I would definitely get mine. Yes, that's how I feel. I see. That gold bass by you just showed with those 4 pickup slots. I feel like Boosie Collins bass. Kinda. Kinda. And it was 3. It's 3 P's. I love how much you love that bass. It's great, dude. It's a good time. It's a good time. Thank you so much. This has nothing to do with anything here. But I finished How I Met Your Mother. It's a letdown, isn't it? I watched that too. I wasn't happy about it. I hated the ending so much. I did. Yeah. I was invested in the story, and then it just did that. I didn't like that wrap up, but yeah, I would gladly buy that. Well, go ahead. You should definitely do that. Contact information is on the site, which is archetypeguitars.com. Tell them Bully sent you. May give you a discount. May not. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, yes, indeed. So, um, yeah, this is just random. This is just random. For those that are watching, I feel like y'all are night owls, and it's what, 1 o'clock in the morning? What anime are y'all watching? Because I'm on Netflix and I'm coming to an end of a series that I think is dope as heck. It is called The Great Pretender. It's on Netflix, and it's about a kid in Japan who is basically a scam artist, and he kind of accidentally happens upon the field, and then he gets scammed by somebody that's way better than him, who's like a mastermind architect type cat. And then he ingratiates the Japan scam artist in all of his schemes to where he's like, I'm a quit. And then the mastermind's like, okay, cool. Yeah, for sure. And then he just like brings him back in by way of other things that are happening around him. And then he realizes, oh crap, this has all been orchestrated by this dude. All I want to do is scam this dude. And you can't do it because he's way too smart. It's a phenomenal series. Go check it out. Like it's on the level of Another. It's on the level of Fate Stay Night. Like it's one of those that kind of like pulls you into the next episode type situation. And I'm enjoying it. I'm about to finish it probably tonight before I go to sleep. I'm off tomorrow and I don't care. So yeah, y'all check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and am I gonna end this? Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. The only anime series I ever watch is Kagegiri, or however it's spelled. Kagegiri. Is that the gambling? I think that's the gambling series with the chick that has a problem with gambling. Okay. There's a movie called Silent Voice or something similar on Netflix. Really good if you want to have it too. Okay, cool. Sounds interesting. Dude, if you can watch The Great Pretender, let me know in the next stream what you think. Just get through one little series of it. Like I think they go in like 4 parts for every little saga. And this poor kid gets like strung along and gets used. Like he's like, yeah, I'm in control. I'm in control. Meanwhile, this dude is just puppeteering everything that's happening in his life. Crap, this whole time you've been He's like, yeah, so just follow suit and let's get this money. And he's like, no, I'm done. He sent himself to jail to pay for the sins that he's committed. Soon as he came out, so you ready to get back in the game? No, I'm done. Okay. Let's see. Not much into Japanese anime. Okay. Like old Looney Tunes flicks. Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, that's the gambling one. Kakeguri. It was good. I don't like the live action adaptation they did to it on Netflix, but the cartoon, the anime series was pretty good. And I like how they keyed in on the strangeness of people's addictions. Some people are addicted to the thrill, which is why they do like Russian roulette or whatever. And then some people are addicted to tricking folk. Like they're addicted to uh, being the dominant force in the series. And I kind of liked how they twisted stuff up. It's kind of like I think it's called B3, The Beginning, where there's a mastermind who's like Sherlock Holmes, and he's figuring out this, like he's figuring out everybody's situation, and then he dies, and then a protege that's like him pops up, that type of stuff. Or like Death Note, where it's like, I don't like this dude, write his name in the book. That blackens your soul type of stuff. Like I like that. Like I like a cause and effect type, push and pull type thing. I like that. That scamming him, it sounds like Anne Hathaway movie. Two scammers are trying to out scam each other. Kinda, except one never wins, and the other one is just a genius. The live action looks so bad. It's not bad. It holds true to the story for the first I think 5 episodes, and then they cut it off because I think it was like a 12 episode season in the anime. But it wasn't too bad. It's not like Dragon Ball Z bad live action. So if you want to check it out, okay, cool. But I would definitely watch the anime first before you watch the live action adaptation to know where the deficiencies are. And this is what I don't get. If you have the anime to run everything, why are things off? Why? You don't have to put your artistic flair on something that's already been choreographed for you in the arc anime style. Just follow true to what the anime is doing and just leave all the other foolishness alone. Like you know what's coming. You're obviously a fan because you're coming over from the anime. Then you get pissed off at how the live adaptation doesn't live up to what the anime is, and then you're sitting here pissed off like Avatar people. Like I like The Last Airbender, but I like it less because I seen the actual Nickelodeon series Avatar: The Last Airbender. You get what I'm saying? Like The Last Airbender wasn't a bad movie, except it was supposed to follow the storyline of Aang in the Nickelodeon series. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. If you have the blueprint, follow the blueprint. Just try to bring what happened in the book to life rather than try to do your own freaking M. Night Shyamalan foolishness to the doggone series. Just do what's there. What? How do you fall off with Dragon Ball Z? You have the technology. How? Give me a Frieza that looks like Frieza. Don't give me an English looking Goku. This is Japanese anime. Everybody should be Japanese. Also, make the Namekians black, because they are. Mr. Pobo, we don't count him. I don't care what you say. He's way too black. I don't like it. I don't look like I have a completely black face and red lips. I don't like Mr. Pobo. That was some racist stuff. You can say what you want to. That's my feeling. Whatever. If you watch Dragon Ball, you know exactly who Mr. Pobo is. That's trash. And he had like, he was like Peruvian or like Iranian or Iraqi or whatever. He had the pointed shoes like a genie, and he had a turban with a black face and then like big stupid red lips. Like, this is not a black person. I don't look like that. Like, it ticked me off. But Piccolo is black. Piccolo is black. Feel how you want to. I don't care. That's my stance. Piccolo is black. If you ask anybody else that's a nerd, that's a black nerd, Piccolo is black. Say what you want. I don't care. That's my stance. And I could have just got demonetized, but Piccolo is black. I don't care. That's fine. Let's see. How was your experience getting your Harley Benton ordered and delivered? It's been great. I've had two thus far, a 50s and a double humbucker Harley Benton, and they both looked great, sounded great, played great. I have no complaints. Let's see. Do you have an ESP LTD bass? No, I do not, but I've played one from my man Lobster, and it's a great bass. Yeah, if you can get the 5 string, I would definitely check it out, but I would definitely play it before you buy it. That's what I would suggest. Man, I got school. In case the next live stream, I can dig it. Gonna bring your friends to skate park tomorrow. Dope. You buy a board and learn how to ride it. Cool. Appreciate it. The series was no good. Okay. Your base videos are great. I appreciate it. I'm with that. Okay, I can dig it. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. I've been on here for an hour. This is just random. I just randomly dropped in here, just killing time before I go to sleep. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that watched. Before y'all leave, hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. Till next time, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy.